of a sudden, I recognized that the screening components that an employment counselor goes through when they take in a job order and they advertise and they get the onslaught response of resumes and applicants qualified for the job, I'm screening using 5 components that have really very little to do with the law. In the beginning, I'm only looking for reasons to pull you off the stack, not keep you on the stack. And I'm spending only 5 seconds before I recognize what that issue is that will eliminate you from the running. These are the points for screening. How old, how long, how old, how far, how long, how much, how soon. The age is a factor. Whether we believe that it should be or not, it is. And in all honesty, every employer knows exactly what works for them. Whether they want to hire someone young, whether they want to hire someone in the middle of their career, or whether they need to hire someone who is registered, who's older, they know what works for them. How far away you live is another component. If you're looking for a job and you live a half hour away, then the person who's screening the applications, who are looking at the job listing connections, are eliminating you because you may have too far to travel. So they're going to look for someone who lives in the same town, who is the right age, how old, how far, how long. The how long is whether or not you have the skills where there will be no training. And that means a lateral move. That means you're doing the job right now in a company that, if you made the move over to the new opening, there would only be minimal amount of training because you understand the company policies, you understand the terminology of the industry, you know the job. So there is no investment of training for the company. You would be one of those people that they would talk to. How quickly will you be up and running? How old, how far, how long, how soon means, can you start right now? Are you currently employed? Do you need to give a 2-week notice? Or are you able to start tomorrow if I called you? How much? Meaning, how much have you earned? If you've earned more than the company is advertising for, then the odds are you're not going to be called for an interview. If you've earned about the same amount of money, then the odds are they're going to be able to be interested in your background. So even though it sounds, and it is very frustrating to hear these things, these are the true, honest realities of screening. And I have been in the business of screening for almost 40 years. How old, how far, how long, how much, how soon. Once I looked at those 5 screening components, I realized that at mid-30s, if I started looking for a job, people would think I was overqualified because I was an owner. Or they would not be interested because I have 20 minutes from the big town. Or they would think that I had made too much money, which is an amusing concept. Or they would think that I wouldn't be able to pick up and go because I've been in another job description, so I wouldn't be able to pick it up and start being able to earn money for them right away. And I'm currently employed, so I would have to give a notice. None of those things would get me in a competitive market. So I had to figure out another way. And the other way, honestly, is to, instead of coming through the front door with competition, I will come through the back door, through Hidden Market. I will be the solution to an existing staffing problem and let the employer make the connection and think of me as the perfect solution to the problem. That's the true Hidden Market.